A Haltom City woman is in jail tonight accused of beating an infant so badly police believe the child may die.
The beating happened more than a week ago. Since then, the infant's father has also been arrested for threatening the babysitter. Fox 4's Calvert Collins joining us. She's live in Haltom City to explain all of this in the backstory. Calvert, tell us.
Well, Steve, whether this incident was reckless, accidental, or intentional, 7-month-old Juliana Payan remains in serious condition at Cook Children's Medical Center. Her babysitter is charged with causing serious bodily injury to a child, but police say those charges could be increased if the little girl dies. No one answered the door at this Haltom City former daycare. 9 days ago, Araceli Guzman was watching 4 young children at the apartment when she called 911, saying 7-month-old Juliana Payan was having trouble breathing.
There's no previous reports, even at that apartment, that we've had with the individual involved.
According to the search warrant, doctors at Cook Children's Medical Center found visible bruising, swelling, massive bleeding in the brain, and an 11-millimeter shift of Juliana's brain. While Haltom City police were searching the unlicensed apartment daycare, they got a call that Juliana's father was on his way there.
He initially said he had a gun, and then it went from he had a gun to he had a bomb.
Police say 29-year-old Javier Payan threatened to kill 21-year-old Guzman for hurting his daughter. He barricaded himself in his SUV, warning police and residents he planned to blow the complex up. He was arrested and charged with terroristic threats. Police tell me there was no history of abuse at the Payan home or at this daycare.
The victim's family didn't see anything. They felt as blindsided as, of course, we were by it.
Guzman started watching Juliana 3 months ago. In addition, she cared for Payan's older sister and her own 2 young children.
All right, Calvert, I have a question here. Police arrested the babysitter very quickly. Didn't take a lot of time to make that happen. Talk about the evidence they have that led them so quickly to her.
Well, we asked that specifically, and of course, because they don't want to jeopardize their investigation, they're not revealing too much of that evidence, but that search warrant was executed within 2 hours of that 911 call coming in, and so they tell me that they had enough evidence to get an arrest warrant signed by a judge, and they arrested her about 10 hours later. Plus, they've interviewed her twice and say that her stories don't exactly match up.
All right, Calvert, can I ask one other question? I'm curious. I think a lot of fathers might react angrily to this happening. Are they going after this father hard? Is it because of kind of the standoff? I think a lot of people watching might say, how's that going to play out?
Well, and there is one caveat. That dad was actually told at the hospital that little Juliana was dead. So this was his immediate reaction. But he bonded out of jail, within hours. And, when we did approach him today, and he said, we're just trying to deal with this at this time and certainly hope that she gets better.
Right. I'm not saying it's right. I just think a lot of people might, under the circumstances right at the moment, be pretty angry about what happened. Calvert Collins, thank you very much.